네. 왜 지민 씨 일어서 있고 그래요?
와 진짜 부끄럽다. 와 진짜 부끄럽다. 바로야. 야 그거 뭐야? 빨리 뭐야? 기다리는 데서 첫방 매트 좀 깎아.
Most embarrassing BTS moments. We've all had our fair share of oopsie type moments that leave us wanting to sink into the earth below us, and the record breaking South Korean boy band BTS, aka Bangtan Boys, are no strangers to such embarrassing moments either. Don't forget to watch today's video to the very end for the most embarrassing BTS moments. But before we begin, we request you to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss another upload of ours. Having said that, let's jump right in.
Do you want to win an iPhone 13, maybe a MacBook Pro, or a $500 Amazon gift card? All you have to do is comment the hidden code in the video down below. That's it.
Number 7. J-Hope's elevator incident. BTS fans will never forget the legendary elevator prank from Rookie King, and neither will J-Hope. The prank began with each BTS member showing off his charms during an elevator ride. Little do they know that a mysterious woman would interrupt their solo performances by entering the elevator. When the door opened, J-Hope was lying on the ground, flapping like a fish out of water. As soon as he saw the woman, he jumped to his feet and tried to explain why he was acting like a complete weirdo. J-Hope was so embarrassed that he couldn't keep still. Eventually, the mask came off as J-Hope nervously wiped away his sweat. He shyly peeked up at the woman, trying to gauge her reaction. The ride got even more awkward when a crowd of other actors piled into the elevator. When the prank ended, Jimin asked J-Hope how he felt. J-Hope said that he felt like he was going to die of embarrassment. Number 6. Jimin's misguided compliment. Jimin ended up embarrassing himself by trying to pay Shinhee's Taemin a compliment. When a fellow panelist suggested that a masked singer might be Taemin, Jimin shot the idea down. He insisted that Taemin was a much better dancer. Jimin said it out of love for Taemin, but quickly realized that he may have unintentionally insulted whoever was behind the mask. Realizing his mistake, Jimin began to pray that the mystery performer wasn't a Sunday. But to his misfortune, it was none other than MBLAQ's Thunder. Jimin couldn't have been more shocked. He hid his face and crouched down, all while probably wishing he could disappear. Once Jimin got his embarrassment somewhat under control, he apologized to Thunder for his blunder.
계속 쳐다보고 있었던 것 같아요. 무대 끝날 때까지.
네. 왜 지민 씨 일어서 있고 그래요?
Number 5. RM's embarrassing haircut. RM has had many hairstyles, but one makes him cringe every time. RM's most memorable hairstyle may be his permed undercut from No More Dream, but that's not the one he considers his most embarrassing. On an episode of Problematic Men, the hosts showed each of their guests a compilation of their most embarrassing photos. RM's collage featured a number of unusual hairstyles, but he told the hosts that they could laugh all they wanted about his other photos. His middle school photos were the only ones that he was really embarrassed about.
스롱 되게 다르게. 야 귀여워. 뱅이에요. 얘 누구니? 이상하다. 얘 멋있었어요 그때 저한테. 아무튼 얘를 좀 지우고 싶어요. 얘네 둘. 나머지야 뭐 그렇다 쳐도. 궁조사는.
Number 4. V's rap from the past. V has had plenty of awkward and embarrassing moments over the years, but this one made him walk right off the set. During an episode of Idol Party, the hosts played a 2014 clip of V rapping backstage at a music show.
이번 데인저 우리가 나왔던 파워레인저.
V was so embarrassed that he flung his towel to the ground and headed straight for the studio's doors. Suga wasn't any help. He shouted, "Wow, so embarrassing," as V marched away. To add insult to injury, the host brought V back onto the set and had him rap the line for them in person.
와 진짜 부끄럽다. 와 진짜 부끄럽다.
PC 목소리 한번 들어보자. 시작.
이번 데인저 우리가 나왔다 파워레인저.
Number 3. Suga's cheesy acting. Suga is nearly impossible to embarrass. From onstage fumbles to offstage blunders, this smooth operator takes everything in stride. That said, he nearly died when he rewatched his old, terribly cute, or just plain terrible acting on Weekly Idol. The video was from BTS's early days and featured each member saying pickup lines in Japanese. None of the members were happy to see these old clips, but for Suga, it was too much to handle. He cringed the whole time. Number 2. Jin's pants. No BTS member laughs at himself more than Jin does, but even Jin can get embarrassed from time to time. He has no shame when it comes to his worldwide handsome catchphrase, and rarely cringes at his dad jokes, no matter how lame they are. The same cannot be said for what happened at BTS's debut performance. During the show, Jin's pants fell down in front of everyone. He was so upset about the embarrassing incident that he cried backstage. Thankfully, his members were there to tell him it was okay.
하루야, 야 그거 봐야.
괜찮아.
빨리 모여봐. 기자님께서 첫방 멘트 좀 닦아. 멘트.
또 가슴이 또 뭉클해진 그런 기억이
바지
있었어요.
내려갔다고. 방에는 안 울었는데.
실수 한 번 했다고.
춤추다가 바지가 내려가서.
Number 1. Jungkook's failed flip. Jungkook may be one of BTS's shyer members, but he doesn't get embarrassed as often as one might think. Sure, he has struggled to look girls in the eyes and still runs away from IU the second he sees her. But for the most part, this fearless maknae doesn't get overly embarrassed. Even this wardrobe malfunction, courtesy of RM, didn't stop him from putting on a charismatic show. There was, however, that time Jungkook got a little overconfident during a dance battle on American Hustle Life. He tried to do a flip and failed hard. Afterward, he could barely look dance coach Jennie Kita in the eye. With that, we come to the end of this video. Consider subscribing to join in next time for more of such interesting content.